back-to-back victories.
And last week they put together a 3-touchdown victory and were never challenged in that game. Let's see if they have a little bit of a letdown here.
But meanwhile, for the visiting Commanders, they come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins in their last 8 games. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Giants offense ready to go to work, and they'll do so behind Daniel Jones in his 6th season now out of Duke.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive, because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air, receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
That's good for a New York Giants.
Now Jones. That one taken in by Neighbors. They'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at their 49-yard line.
They'll run here with a rookie. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Tracy going to get it on 1st down. Down to the 42, 2nd down. A look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Right back to Tracy. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing Jones. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 17-yard line. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Again, it's Johnson. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones, complete right side to Hyatt. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. The Commanders' defense holds, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on 3rd down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds where no one's going to have a chance at it.
Gano's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So the Commanders make their way out on offense for the first time here, and it's the rookie Jayden Daniels, the number 2 overall pick, leading the way.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
To the air goes Daniels. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards there, good for a Washington first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 8. Here's Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing now is Daniels. There's a short one pulled in by Simmett. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Well, they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease, feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that and continuing to let him throw the football.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. And they'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. To throw is Daniels. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down. So on 4th down, Austin Seibert on to try the Washington field goal. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. Seibert able to knock this one through. And that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the second drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Go a little tennis on me.
I know you like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back at him. They get a backhand. What was the return on?
It was a backhand.
I like that.
Really good backhand.
With some nice top spin on the whole thing. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
The Giants offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. As we transition into the second half of the season, you can see he's the NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns. Completed to Hyatt. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4.
At the 34-yard line.
Off the bootleg, Jones. He finds Robinson. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Looking to throw. Jones. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Here's 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Back to throw now on first down. And that went to the right side and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Jones. Hyatt there to grab it. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Running left is Tracy. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. It's back to the 33. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Off play action. Jones. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. After that sack, 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals. It's 6-3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 7 catches, 98 yards, and a score.
And in doing preparation for the game, you notice where guys rank in the league in terms of statistical categories. He's 4th in the league in receiving yards. That caught my attention in a positive way.
6-3 is our score after 1. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
And Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2.
As they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On the counter, ETN. And not much room to speak of. They'll get about 3 up to the 41. Now Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. This is caught at the 20. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Daniels looking to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. N'Keal Harry, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Commanders have taken the lead.
Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. The Giants offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he is right up there amongst the best in the NFL.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Jones throwing to start the drive. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones.
Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down.
They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants.
Now Jones from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught. And all the way down to the 39. It's a big play for the Giants on 3rd down. 42 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
On the give, it's Tracy. Down at the 35, it'll be second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 35 on second down, Jones caught along the left side by Hyatt. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 24-yard line. Back to throw. Jones. Toward the sideline. Intercepted. Jeremy Chinn picks it off. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
Seibert on for the PAT. It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Giants. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Gano the extra point, and that'll make it 17-13. And no doubt one of the most, if not the most exciting play we'll see in this game. The kick return all the way to the end zone for 6 points. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Commanders' offense and Terry McLaurin headed back onto the field. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way, because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Well, these two teams met in our nation's capital earlier in the year with the Commanders picking up the win at Northwest Stadium. So they're looking for another win here at MetLife Stadium to take the season series 2-zip. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Another tote for Etienne. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. ETN up the middle.
So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 18. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll find Shaheed out to the right.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down.
And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Austin Seibert sets up for the field goal try. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. Seibert's kick is good, and that'll make this a 7-point game.
So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
First target, first catch, and a first down. Back to throw. Jones. And the ball is knocked out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Defensively, well done to jar that free. I'll tell you what, though, offensively, he's got to be lucky after the catch and the fumble that didn't go too far away from it.
And the way the football is shaped, it's not built to bounce true, is it? It can squirt in any direction and move in any way. He was so lucky. Thank his lucky stars, he was able to get that one back.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to Slayton.
And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Able to locate his man Slayton on an out route.
So the completion good for 7 there, and it's 2nd down. Now Jones. That's complete to Robinson.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 29-yard line.
Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Throwing Jones. And incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones got a man, and he hits him in stride. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Back to throw again. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Lavonte David making his presence felt in the backfield.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
A 52-yard attempt.
Gano's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll see,
past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
So here is Washington now to take over. They were losers a week ago to the Bears, but they lead things here as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, Daniels.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This to McLaurin out on the left side. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. He'll drop that underneath to Etienne.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
A shotgun snap and again to Etienne.
And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
To the air goes Daniels.
Flush to his right. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Play action, now it's Daniels.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
So we thought maybe they would have a chance to extend this lead on the opening drive in the second half. Instead, they cough it up.
Obviously not an ideal start when you're trying to get a little separation, and I can guarantee that they talked about that in the locker room. Let's get out there, start this quarter the right way. Let's try and put some points on the board and create some space.
The Giants offense and receiver Malik Neighbors headed onto the field, and he's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis. So to no one's surprise, his name sits near the top of the list in terms of most receptions by a wideout this season.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
From the 46, here's the 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Tracy.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Robinson's got it.
And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. Got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
This is Hamler on the receiving end.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw. Jones. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 25-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
Second down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw. Jones. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
They'll hand it to Tracy.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A great play there.
With his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point try good by Gano, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now we get another look at Washington on offense. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up. Then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
Open man is Kirk, complete.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Here's Daniels. Out route looking for McLaurin. He's got him.
2 yards on the pickup there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw is Daniels. Throw out wide is incomplete. Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Here's Tressway now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10.
The home team's offense and Daniel Jones set to take over again. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and a yard. On the run is Tracy.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
52 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. Jones.
That's complete. It's Neighbors.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Tracy.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
Back to throw. Jones. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
No surprise to see his sideline fired up by that big play. Heck, we're fired up, and we're supposed to be neutral. That's a quarterback putting his body on the line to fight and just barely get the first down. When he does something like that, it gets everyone ready to lay it all out there and try and match his intensity.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
Here we go, hey.
On the ground, here comes Tracy. And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Jones now from the gun on third down.
Open man Hamler, that's complete.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. Looking to throw. Jones.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. In motion, the tight end. They'll look to throw now on first down.
Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down.
New York Giants. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jones. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
Malik Neighbors.
A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Giants are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that.
And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Gano the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Washington ready to try again on offense. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
In motion goes the tight end.
Throwing now is Daniels. And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's second down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10.
Straight ahead, Etienne.
Gets through and now an opening.
Still on his feet. Travis Etienne.
Touchdown, Washington.
Travis Etienne.
62 yards.
And the Commanders have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 up to 27. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. There's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
At the 29-yard line.
Back to throw. Jones. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Back onto the field now, the Commanders' offense. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. In motion left goes a tight end. Now Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Second and 10. Daniels looking to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
They'll send a tight end in motion right. Daniels from the gun on third down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal. Etienne diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more.
And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
And the Giants first down.
Now a handoff up the middle. Tracy, and nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. Tracy, and not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. This offense so far on third down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Now Jones.
A short throw pulled in by Bellinger.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
2 yards to go, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Tracy. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Throwing, Jones.
A throw right side caught by Neighbors.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Jones. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3. Now Jones.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Dorrance Armstrong in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders have just about sewn up this football game. And just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talk about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they look like they were in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play, and they got it right there, partner.
The Commanders' offense and Travis Etienne set to take over once again. And as we roll through some of the highlights, we see how crucial he's been to their success in this one. When he's in this type of a groove and his offensive linemen are creating running lanes for him, he can really put on a show, and he's done so here.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. And they will take a knee here. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded, because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe